Vegandale was happening this weekend in Toronto, so we went, my daughter and and I'm going to show you all the beautiful food we came across. This is a recap of our day. As we entered the event, this was one of the signs that was there. This is the first one you see, and I loved that they actually had lots of signs all around the venue, basically talking about veganism and why you should be vegan. I loved the myths versus reality. This is a list here of things that people might believe. You know, eating eggs doesn't harm anyone, etc. There were a lot of things to make people aware, and there were a lot of non-vegans there who might be unhappy. I love this one. Terms that mean nothing to animals: antibiotic-free, organic, etc. This one I really liked. When you see on the other side, it made me chuckle. What animals need? Celebrities? No. Peter Singer? No. Liberal media? Petitions? And it goes on. It goes on and on down here. Lettuce bikinis? Vegetarianism? Yeah, exactly. Lab-grown meat? Donations? No. You need veganism. If you're from Toronto, you know that the area on Queen Street where Doomies is and some other vegan restaurants, it's being renamed Vegandale, at least in some circles. Some people hate it, but I love it. Now, they had some of the typical big vendors there, like Eve's, like Yoso Yogurt, and those companies were sampling. So they had their spicy Italian sausage, Eve's, and their sweet potato chia bites right here, which I really liked. My daughter didn't like as much, but she did like the sausage. Of course, I haven't tried this before, so now it's something I know that I can buy. Samples are such a great way to go. Now, of course, the problem with a festival like this, when you come hungry and ready to spend, is deciding where to spend your money. I love this woman. She was jamming to Bruno Mars as the music was playing. And I'm only seeing now, as I'm going through the video, that they had lemonade for $3. It was a good price. And these are their burgers, what they consist of. Now, of course, there were vendors selling other things besides food, like vegan t-shirts and caps and pins. These ones were $25 each, or 2 for $40. I meant to go back to possibly get one, but look for the link from me, guys. I'm actually going to do a video of some shirts that my daughter has designed that you can order. Now, this looked delicious. Some sort of shawarma with seitan pieces, and I mean, I wanted to get that, but there were so many other things. I never did end up trying that, but hopefully one day. They had vegan cheese there, but not a ton, not like when I went to the Vegan Wine and Cheese Festival. They, of course, were giving out samples, and of course, we sampled some. Now, I didn't talk to this guy, but I can just imagine that they use aquafaba for their mindful macaron. You can, I'll maybe look it up online, or you guys can look it up online as well to see. This is Mythology. This is the newest restaurant by the same chain that started Doomies, and I've got to go there at some point. And a festival item only they were selling today was funnel cakes. Look at that. Anytime I go to Wonderland, I can never have a funnel cake, but this was on order for us. We were going to get one today, so I'll tell you how that tastes in a bit. But this restaurant I definitely have to check out. Now, I don't know if this is called Tuco's, but it's a taco truck Mexican food, and we wanted to try that as well. You had to pay to enter, but you didn't get any food with your ticket, so that was a bit disappointing. Of course, I didn't feel as bad because I won my tickets. Now, here's some more stuff. This is vegan, cruelty-free bath products and so forth. This was fun, potato torpedo, but I wasn't going to buy that because I can make lots of delicious potatoes my way. Now, this was Yam's vegan food, organic vegan. They had corn soup, boiled corn. This is definitely Caribbean. And they had some spelt flour patties in here. They were made with beans in the middle and so forth. And we got to try it. I liked it, but I think I would have preferred to try like something with like a seitan texture inside, or minced meat. Still delicious, but you know, in terms of deciding the food you want to eat for the day, we ended up going with something else. She said there were lentils, black-eyed peas, red lentils, sweet potatoes, carrots, Scotch bonnet pepper, and herbs and spices inside the patty. So, like, we tasted it, and as I said, it was nice, but not what I wanted to spend my money on. I wanted to buy something that I probably couldn't make myself if I tried. Chili Pops was selling frozen pink lemonade and pineapple juice. We had Loon kombucha, and they were offering samples. My daughter decided on the pineapple one. It was $5, not from concentrate. And the lemonade was made from fresh lemons with some beet for color. Definitely the truth right there. Just depends if you want. Like for this, you can get a little bit of everything for $10, right? I almost ate at this place once when I was in Toronto, but I ended up somewhere else that was closer. But I do plan to go to Ital Vital one day. It's Caribbean vegan food. And this place looked pretty good too. Toasted, cheesy buffalo wing sandwich. But when I got over there, there was no real kitchen. They just kind of had like some kind of hot press in the back and minimal ingredients. So I didn't really trust that too much. And this was a coffee right here. Coffee. I didn't get coffee though. This lady here. Let's take a look, guys. Okay, I think it's Joyful Kitchen. So she makes a lot of sweets, and she doesn't use regular sugar. She's got maple sugar, date sugar, coconut sugar, more healthy options for you, and she makes all that stuff. But I make that stuff too, so I didn't bother to buy any of those treats. Elaine's Bake Shop. I know they're in Berlin. So they look amazing, and they're gluten-free. I think this is where according to BuzzFeed, Kian's mom always gets Kian stuff here, like when she gets his cupcakes. This is a very popular vegan shop, and the prices had gone down near the end of the day, so that's always a benefit of coming a little later. And okay, remember that movie Sausage Party? Okay, they had veggie dogs, didn't want those, but this looked appealing to me. These are chicken kind of nuggets made from oyster mushrooms, and the chef who created them came from Dallas to be here. Hi, so what are they?
So they are oyster mushrooms
okay.
with rice and chickpea flour, fried, and when tossed in the buffalo sauce, it becomes a spicier version. It's both gluten and soy-free.
And it's $11 for just a basket? Like
yeah,
this, not
this
just
is 11 and this is 12.
This is just that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of pricey for that size.
I mean, but it's
oyster mustard. Yeah.
Plus,
so I wasn't sure yet if I wanted to spend the 11. That's the chef walking away with the dreadlocks right there. They had poutine. They had, of course, the typical big places like Yoso yogurt. They were giving samples. I mean, so many food options to choose from. And, you know, I tried to look around and see what they had before buying, but we didn't make it to the other half before we finally did end up getting some food. Now, I often see Fairly Frosted Bakery at many of the various festivals when I go there, and of course they have delicious looking treats. You know, all their cupcakes and stuff look fantastic. And have you ever had the drink from a fruit, whether it's a pineapple or a coconut? They're very expensive, but after I had bought that drink for my daughter, I found that you can get a free refill if you tag them on Instagram. So maybe one day, one of these times, I'll splurge on that, but it always just seems like too much money to spend just for the novelty of drinking from a pineapple. And this was Champ's Diner. They had some major like fry concoctions, mac and cheese. Looked really good, but did not get from them either. So what did we eat? We went back to the Tuco's truck and we got the chili fritos and the buffalo tempeh taco. The deal was you could get both for $10, so we were down with that. And I thought my daughter wouldn't like the tempeh taco until I took the first bite. Absolute deliciousness right there. My daughter loved it. And the chili too. The two girls across from us got something from Champ's Diner, like look at that, but it was $19, but looks really tasty. In fact, she let me taste a piece of the chicken, and it was so good. I loved seeing Ben & Jerry's there, and they were giving out 1 free scoop of ice cream, they said, but this looks like more than a scoop. It was really nice to get a nice free treat. And my god, look at this cinnamon bun. However, it was $10, so way too much. Now, if you've ever gotten Light Life products in the States, you'll be happy to know they are now in Canada. They were giving out free samples of their hot dogs, and actually a really good size. Sorry, the camera went all crazy there for a moment. So, of course, there were a lot more vendors. We tried this soda without guilt. Tastes nothing like your regular pop. Nona has changed their packaging. They say this is better for the environment than their glasses they've been using. This was the Good Rebel Vegan Essentials setup. That's vegan honey for $13.49. Not sure if I'll try that. I did pick up the Califia coffee creamer. Looking forward to trying that. And shout out to these guys because through them I won my tickets for the event. We had passes for the weekend at $20 each. So thank you to them. And we finally did go back over for those vegan wings with the oyster mushrooms. I really wanted to try them. So we got half buffalo, half regular with a sriracha sauce right there. And my daughter wasn't sure she would like them. But you want to know something? Like, hey, look at that. My daughter loved this. I particularly loved the buffalo one better. My daughter preferred the other one with the sauce, but they were fantastic. Definitely support V Eats if you're in Dallas. We were pretty full already, but I was determined to have a funnel cake from Mythology, especially since it was only a festival item. So we got the funnel cake with some whipped cream, some strawberries, and I can just tell you that's like fantastic. It's really good. So that was our day at the Vegandale Festival Toronto, and I hope you enjoyed this recap. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. And I'm looking forward to Veg Fest coming up in September. Love vegan festivals. Who doesn't? Thanks for watching.